Well, I'm going to try a different trail today. I've been up here a lot, actually. It's shorter. It's only a couple hundred feet to the top. I don't know, the whole thing up. I don't know, maybe a mile, 200 foot up. At the top, there's this really kind of nice building in the middle of a big blueberry field. The trouble with this trail is that it's known for its ticks. Not right here, this is pretty good because of the trail is really wide, but up near the top you got to walk through some brush. You can't avoid rubbing up against it. That's where the ticks love. There's a lot of bay leaf up there, bushes, bay leaf. Look at this thing, just monstrous maple. Boy, you just don't see maples like that very often here in Maine. So almost all the maples around here are those little swamp maple, soft maple. Yeah, I haven't been here since last year, I think. When I was working for Farley, driving around, I usually get done. Well, sometimes I got done really early, but I'd come here after I got done and just walk up. It's a good trail. You really don't need poles here. But it's funny when I go out. I didn't bring them today, but when I don't bring them, I almost feel like something is really missing, Stone wall here. So this must have been open farmland. This trees aren't all that old either. Must have been not that long ago. What is that? That looks like an oak. A couple of big oaks down there. I think they're oak. Pretty nice right now. Not too warm. Cooled off last night for a change. It was supposed to be 80, low 80 today. It's better than low 90, that's for sure. Yeah, sometime I'm going to take this, make a video of the preserve that's down on Stones Point, which is like a totally different kind of woods. It's all evergreens and I don't know, 90% evergreen, I'd say, maybe. Lots of. It's a very weird forest, I think. I mean, you can't. You go in there, you never hear any birds. It's kind of spooky. All right, so I'm turning this off for a little bit here. Okay, so this is where the upper and the lower trails join. See, there's another stone wall right there. The remains of one right here. There are plenty of stones around here. But stacking them, moving them and stacking them must not have been much fun. Now you can see it's starting to close in. This is the beginning of the tick spot. It gets even worse farther up. It's pretty amazing to me. I mean, see how slow a tick moves. How the hell do they get on you? I mean, you're going by faster than they can move. Yeah, see, this is bay leaf right here. I don't know. I keep reminding myself to find out if you can use them when they're, not dried out. Have to Google that someday. Oh, there's like a path there. I wonder if that's like a game trail. Right through there. More bay leaf. Big bushes. Yeah, so and we got the tourist information here. Kestrels, harriers, savanna sparrows, meadowlarks, towhees. Yeah. Way off in the distance there's the Rockland cement plant, which I call Mordor. And you can see the ocean out there a little bit. Now up there, I don't know if you can see it. There's that building I was talking about. So we're almost at the top. They have they have events up there. I don't know. I've never been to one. But there's maybe now that with the COVID thing, they're not doing that anymore. Yeah, and then up farther too, when you get up by that building, you sort of have to go through tall grass, which is another tick hideaway. Yeah, there's the building. And here we go through, go back into the woods for a while. I'm going to turn it off. Alright, so this is where it comes out of the woods again. And a better view of the coast. And then there's a little memorial bench here for Fred the Bird, Frederick M. Smith. There's the building up through here. This is where you get kicked out to through this path. I just saw and heard some American goldfinches. I don't see, they've moved on. It's funny, they used to be so, in Vermont, there were so many of them. And here in Maine, you don't really see them very often. So, it's kind of an event. All right. Okay, so I'm going back by the lower trail, which is a bit longer. I'll add a little bit of distance to this thing. So bring it up close to 2 miles, I don't know. Birds are communicating with each other. Right, must be right on the old property line here, stone wall on the right, and we got some really good old trees here. Those must be well over 100 years old, I would say. That there is, I believe it's an oak. Yeah, that wood that I got from my neighbor is all oak, and those are fun to put in the stove. They last for a while, and they make a lot of heat. Most of the wood I get from the local firewood guy is, well, there's a lot of birch isn't really that bad, but the maple is, you know, that soft maple is just not really that great as a firewood. I mean, not compared to, say, sugar maple or hard maple. Now we're crossing over the wall here. Look at this one. Wow, that's a monster. Huh. That must be, I don't know, yeah, it's an oak too. My eyesight is so screwed up, I can't, you know, I look up there, it's hard to really make out what leaves look like. Here's another one. These two of them, three of them. Oak, for sure. God. One of those would last the whole winter for firewood, probably. It's warming up as the sun rises. It's 9 o'clock now. Oh shit, I see a bicycle track. I hate those goddamn mountain bikers. Can't do something without having a wheel, you know. Of course, here I am doing something with a miracle of technology myself. Oh, where is the junction with the upper trail? Must be coming up soon. You usually meet a lot of Tony women on this trail, like ladies from Rockport and Camden with their dogs, walking their dogs. It's a nice forest, nice woods here. I like that. Oh yeah, look at this. I know that we're getting close to the junction of the two trails now, but look at this. Look at this rock pile. Man, they were probably pulling a stone boat with a team clearing some field. That's a job I had when I was about 12, living in Bolton's Landing, New York. And there was a farmer down the road from where I was visiting for the summer, really. And the kid that I was visiting, Julian, and I both got jobs with this farmer. And one of my jobs was driving this old Ford 9N tractor, towing it was like a big slab of metal, and loading it up with stones. You know, right out in the right in the middle of the field, getting sunburned. It was no fun. Although I enjoyed, driving a tractor at that age. That was kind of cool. You know, I was always interested in machinery. No. Yeah, Julian and I, his parents had a place up on the hill, top of the hill, away from the lake, obviously, from Bolton Landing. And it was like I think there's only one intersection in Bolton's Landing, and it was that one that goes up the hill. We lived up there. They lived up there. They had a corn crib. So Julian and I lived in a corn crib. And we were like indentured servants, did work for them too. Now here's another rock pile. Look at this thing. Somebody's been building little sculptures. Look at that. Can you imagine how much work that was? Jesus Christ. Amazing. And the rocks still keep coming up, I bet. Every winter there's a new set of rocks to clear out. Goddamn frost.